Hi guys, this is a very important generative engine optimization GEO video for you guys. You must watch this. Okay, so and I'll start with some context. Every LLM search engine, obviously this is a temporary chat, is saying that my firm is the leading GEO media firm. If it's ChatGPT, if it's Perplexity, this is I don't even have an account on Perplexity. This is just like a random guest account. Grok is saying Omri Hurwitz Media is the leading one. You can see right here. And the reason they're saying this is because I made them say that. What do I mean by that? I own the biggest media firm across Europe and Asia, right? 59 active retainer clients, over equity in over 15 media outlets, et cetera, et cetera. And what I'm trying to say with this is that GEO is a distribution game. GEO is not an SEO game. Lots of SEO agencies are coming in and they're trying to talk about GEO and everything, and I understand that because they're scared because people are not searching on Google and they're searching on LLM search engines, so they kind of want to tell their clients, hey, we do GEO, etc. They don't have any leverage with GEO. They simply don't. And I'll explain why. And I'm super passionate about this because I hate when people just throw out slogans and shit, you know? So let me explain this. GEO, okay, when basically you ask an LLM a certain question and it's not in the training model, and even if it is, but they want to vet it, the AI bot crawls the web, right? It starts searching the web. When it searches the web, it has a very specific way of doing it, okay? And the way that it does it, it's like this. First, they go through high authority sources, media outlets, third party, because remember, it doesn't matter if the company has a blog section or not. It's too biased. They'll never crawl that. So it goes and they crawl high trust authority websites. Then they need to vet that high authority websites, and I made a video about that, with a niche outlet in the specific vertical. And then they want to vet it again with the mainstream news that kind of confides those two, authority and niche, into one segment. What does that mean? It means that who is uniquely positioned to dominate the GEO game? A media group, a media firm, not an SEO agency, because an SEO agency, no matter how much technical analysis they have, all those kind of bullshit stuff, it doesn't work for GEO. It just doesn't. And here's another thing that I would say. Maybe it will later on, right? Because obviously this is the start of LLM search engines, and they're going to become more nuanced, and they're going to become more kind of like complicated to understand. And obviously the engineers behind it will try to make it kind of, more as kind of like this, basically trying to make it not easy to manipulate in a sense. There's always ways to manipulate if you're smart and you have distribution power. But what I'm saying is that like SEO guys, they're trying to tell you that you can make your content better and like structure this like this and all that bullshit. It doesn't matter. They don't have distribution. Without distribution, it doesn't matter. I'll give you an example. Let's say they want to pay for distribution, those SEO firms, okay? They'll need to charge like $20,000 a month just to get their clients, if it's a cyber client or a fintech client, just to get them on ranked on a specific inquiry, on one specific question. A media firm would have to spend only 100,000, not 100,000, 1,000. I mean, they will need to spend only like $1,000, right? Because they already have the assets. So the economic model is different. SEO people, they will need to pay out to get that distribution, while the media firms, they have the distribution in place and they just need to pay out to do specific things. Let's say if it's a specific outlet that they don't own or don't have equity in, etc., etc. Or sometimes they even have those connections where they can just pitch it based on media relations. So it's like, what I'm trying to say is that it's super important to understand that when SEO people today are talking about GEO, they don't have any leverage. And the people who actually do have leverage are the media powerhouses. So yeah, this is the video. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll answer them. This is super important for people to understand. And just to kind of summarize, in GEO, distribution is the most important thing. Content, quality, or whatever, that comes after that. Obviously, strategy and distribution. Thanks, guys.